Hello, Sula here from MistyHilltops.com. Thanks for stopping by. In this video, I'm working on a 4x6 Traveler's Notebook layout that I titled Class, and I'm using a paper pack that is called Back to School from Panalisa. And so this is a double page spread, and I'm working on both pages together as usual with Traveler's Notebook pages, I guess, except that these are smaller. They're just 4x6 in size. And so I have this one paper that will go not across the entire page, but then I also wanted it to go, the other piece of paper is larger, and I wanted it to go basically across the page, but obviously there is the divide in the middle of the page there, and so I had to cut it apart to make it easier. I already did before I actually put it together, so this one was easier this way. So basically this paper will continue on the other page is what I'm getting at, but I already cut it apart for ease. Then I have these paper strips, and one of them is actually a ruler, and I used some watercolor. It's a die cut piece that I have from my stash, and I watercolored it, and then I just traced the measurements. I traced them back onto this so that they become a little more visible rather than just being this indentation from the dies. And then I have this other piece of paper. This one is just from a little notepad that I have specifically for reasons like this to use in my scrapbook projects. And so for this one, I also used another kind of die to cut out this, basically looking like a notebook paper, but obviously I wanted to use some more of the pattern paper that comes with this paper pad, and so I just chose this star pattern paper. Now I'm ready to put on my photo, and that will go across there. And then I have some washi tape that I felt was working. It's actually fall themed washi tape, but it just works pretty well with my the colors of this page, and they're kind of geometric kind of patterns that work well for a school theme anyway, so I decided to use the washi tape right there. Then I have this stamp that also I used a die cut label to cut it out, and then I also die cut this ampersand and watercolored that one, and then adding that to my page. So this is basically the embellishment part of this page. And then I had this little apple from a fall themed die cut set. In hindsight, and so I just watercolored it, or I guess I must have actually used my marker for it. But interestingly, there's shading and all that, so that the apple was actually starting to look realistic. I don't think I went for that look when I created this, but it just happened to be this way. Then I have this die cut paper clip that I forgot I had meant to put it on the photo before I glue the photo down, but anyway, I now had to just see how far I could slip it onto the photo there. And now I can go to the other page, and there I will work on my title, and then there will be another embellishment cluster. For this one, I created a flower that I watercolored. There is a tutorial on how I create very quick die cut watercolored flowers for my projects. I don't like to spend tons of time on my project, on just creating embellishments for my projects and all that. So this is a tutorial that explains how I do this very quickly with these watercolor flowers, or just die cut flowers that I watercolor. Then I also used a Tim Holtz alpha that has also faux stitching on it, and to just die cut the word class, and then I watercolored it as well, and that basically does my title there. And then I already added this other strip of washi tape which just says March, because the picture was taken in March of 2023. And then I have my obligatory word strips that I try to use on all of my pages. These are school themed. I haven't shared them on my blog by the time that this will go live, but at some point I will be sharing these word strips on my blog, so make sure you come back to check out mistyhilltops.com, and there's a ton of other freebies and many other word strips that you can get for different themes. So I've been sharing those over time. And so now all I'm doing is basically adding these word strips to my page, and that basically finishes my pages. I am going to leave you with some more close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.